My life, God says, for yours. You want in on that? Well, I was 28 when I heard it. I said, all my rotten, filthy sins taken away. Lord, Lord. Yep. I said, what about that grave? How long did Jesus, God in flesh, stay in that tomb before he came out of that tomb? 3 days. You say, why in 3 days' time would God raise Jesus from the earth? Mississippi. If God removed your sins, what good would it do if he couldn't raise you from the ground? It wouldn't do you any good. Why follow Jesus if he can't get you out of that hole? You say, why do you follow Jesus, Phil Robertson? Because of the resurrection of the dead. That's why. You say, it's the resurrection that you're standing on here. Yeah, everybody told me, oh, the cross of Christ. I appreciate it greatly. But to me, the resurrection was proof that he had the power to remove my sin. You say, we're talking about dead men coming from the ground here. They told me years ago, son, you get up there and you blow them duck call, but you get to waving a Bible around. They said, don't you fear that that's going to hurt your business? I said, hurt my business? We're talking about the resurrection, the energizing of dead flesh and bringing it out of the ground. I said, I got to tell them about that. Not only did it not hurt my business, Mississippi, my business went out the roof. God blesses those who do right. So Jesus came. We're counting time by him. He died on the cross to take away all your sins. You say, you mean every rotten thing I've ever done? Yup. All gone? Yup. Will he remember them anymore? No. Removes them, forgets them. You say, what about any sin I commit in the future? Jesus died, was buried, raised from the dead. That's the good news. 40 days he spent on the earth to prove he was alive. A ghost doesn't have flesh and bone, as you see I have. He had flesh, bone, a glorified human body. That's the way you'll be. We don't yet know what we'll be, but we know when he appears, we'll be like him. You say, what was one of the things he could do? Well, he went through walls, just went through walls. Whoa. He appeared to the disciples. Another thing he did is he went back into heaven where he came from without a rocket booster. You say, that is getting out of Dodge. There's some kind of power going on there. You humans want in on this action or what? See y'all, I'm coming back in the same way I'm going. These angels are telling you, I'll be back. Realistically, what chance do you have unless there's divine intervention?